Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Versus, Health and Fitness Edition. By now, this probably isn't the first one you've watched, so you kind of understand what we're going to be doing. We're going to be breaking down three little subcategories within the health and fitness field. One being nutrition, one being just general well-being, and then the third one is going to be about strictly exercise or working out. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of compare uh, two very similar themes within those subcategories, and we're going to break them down and see if they fit you and maybe alter your mindset with some of these, or maybe just myth bust or just correct any misconceptions that you may have out there. So with that being started, let's hop right into it. All right, our first one is kind of our nutrition side of things. So this is feeling empty versus feeling full. Okay, and so what I mean by this is, a lot of people. Let me speak exactly to where I kind of got this from. I work in corporate worlds. A lot of people are at their office all day or just at a desk all day. It could be working from home, which is probably a majority of you now. But you don't tend to get up too much, and you still want to be eating. Because that is your major source of energy or your source of energy in order to keep going and keep being productive. So you need to be eating something. So it's something that you can just grab at. So instead of having that bowl of chips, bowl of pretzels, bowl of Cheez-Its, bowl of whatever it is that'll, or little chocolates, that's what a lot of people tend to grab at because they're just simple and easy. I try to get people to grab at maybe it's nuts or fruits such as grapes, raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, anything with the word berry in it basically is really what we try to go for. And the other specific time that I kind of brought this up with is a lot of people before their workouts. So now that you kind of have the two time frames which I'm talking about, let me explain. So I'll try to get people to snack on these healthier fruits or vegetables, carrots, broccoli, and I try to get them to actually eat something before they work out, whether it's in the middle of the day, afternoon, or morning. And I always get people that come back and they say, well, just eating what you're saying as far as fruits and vegetables, it just doesn't fill me up. I don't feel full. It may give me some energy, but I don't feel full and it makes me want more. And then I feel like I'm just adding on calorie after calorie after calorie. Okay. So what we need to do to kind of fix this feeling is because we do still want to be eating these fruits and vegetables and nuts, is we want to make it a little bit more balanced. Okay, so instead of having just a bowl of nuts or a bowl of strawberries or a bowl of this, let's try to mix it a little bit. So um, I know that they sell these pretty much anywhere, uh, any grocery store, Amazon, Dollar Tree. Almost like what if you have kids, or when you were a kid and you got that home packed lunch and it had three different little dividers, and it was Tupperware. So you put like your meat here and your crackers there, or whatever it is. I would suggest doing something like that. So then you have a few strawberries. So that's your natural sugars, your good carbs. Okay, that's stuff that's going to actually give you energy. And the next to that, you have some nuts, some almonds. So that has your fiber, it has some good fats. That's what's going to help you feel fuller a little bit more. Okay, or another one that we can do is carrots and a little something to dip it in, maybe some granola, maybe a different type of nut. So basically, the whole point of this slide is try to have you be a little more balanced. So instead of just eating yogurt in the morning before a workout, have yogurt with some granola on it. Or instead of having a banana, have a banana with peanut butter. Instead of having just an apple, have an apple with peanut butter. Now you're creating a more balanced, not even a meal, but a more balanced snack. So you're going to get energy. You're going to feel full. You're going to have sustained energy. You're not going to crash. Okay, so that's really what we're trying to get at, is always pair up a carb source such as a fruit or vegetable with some type of fiber or good fat or good protein source. Okay, that will fix that right there. On to our next one. Oh, well, it's New Year, so we know we all have our resolutions. So what we're talking about here is attainable versus unattainable goals. Okay, so when we go into the new year, everyone sets these resolutions or goals, as we just like to call them, whether they're micro goals, meaning weeks at a time, months at a time, or macro goals, meaning over this whole next year. I always hear these unattainable goals, and whether it's the barrier that the subject doesn't understand that it's unattainable, or they just like to shoot for the stars. And I always encourage people, they should have big macro goals. You do want to shoot for the stars, but you also make sure that they're actually attainable. Okay. And if you have a tough time figuring out if this is actually attainable, don't go to Google and Google something, ask a health and fitness professional, and they'll break down the science to see if this is actually, attainable. For example, the most common one I see is a person that wants to lose X amount of weight in a week or a month. So this is someone that comes in and says, I want to lose 15 pounds this week, or I want to lose 20 to 30 pounds this month, or something like that. Okay. I hear it and I see it all the time. That is unattainable. Okay. Yeah. If you completely starve yourself, you might be able to lose some type of that weight, but you're not going to be able to maintain that. There's so many of these taints, maintain that over the course of the year. It's going to make you very unhealthy. It's going to slow down your metabolism, okay, which is then in turn going to make it harder to lose weight on top of that. It's going to decrease all of your energy. It's going to decrease your testosterone. It starts to have physiological, psychological effects on your body, your brain, how you operate. You're going to lose sleep. Okay, there's a lot more that goes into it than just looking good. And to relate this to, easy way for you to figure it out if it's attainable is they say about 1 pound to 2 pounds absolute max is what you can lose in a week. A lot of these dietitians are even coming out saying that's more of like a 0.5 pound to 1 pound a week is healthy, because then you can maintain it. All right. So easily just do that math. So if you do that math, the absolute most amount of weight that you can lose in a month would be 30 pounds. Absolute max. And that is that even saying that, I have a tough time believing that anyone could ever do that. Now, let's relate that to where you're starting from. If you are someone who is 130 pounds, which is a very small weight to begin with, you're going to be on that lower end of things. If you still want to be losing weight, at that size, you might be looking at more of like trying to lose 1 pound a month. If you're 380 pounds and you're looking to lose weight, okay, you have a higher baseline and you have more room for a decrease, for a loss. So you might be looking at more of like the 1 pound to 1.5 pound a week. All right. I really don't even like that I use that 2 pound, but that is what science says. I don't think even that 2 pound is attainable, but hey, that's what science says. So that's what I'll say. So just make sure that your goals are attainable, not unattainable. Oh, 2 other ones. That's just the most common one, but 2 other ones, at least one more that I can think of, is people that come in and they say that they want to look like person X. They saw a celebrity and they want to look like them. They saw a certain pose that they did and they want that muscle to pop. All right. So they want to do that. All right. Well, first of all, there's a reason why they're a celebrity. They're probably a celebrity because they have the genetics of a god. Okay. A lot of these people, these supermodels that look so good, and they start these fitness pages or they show you exercises that they do. Please take my word for it. As a strength and conditioning coach, certified personal trainer, I look at some of these celebrities have no clue what they're doing. They honestly don't even have a whole lot of muscle mass on them whatsoever. It is just their God-given body type, okay? So sorry for the 99% of us, that celebrity lookalike is completely unattainable. We don't have the exact same genes, okay? It's just not going to happen, all right? And then the last one I want to make on this, I know I'm kind of saying this one for a while, but it is the new year, so might as well, is someone who makes that New Year's resolution is, I want to work out every day. I want to work out every day, okay? I want to be in the gym nonstop. Please don't, okay? Absolute max, if you're a college athlete or a professional athlete, maybe you should be in the gym 6 days a week, but never 7. I would honestly say not even 6, okay? If you are at 6 days, then that 6 days is probably what we call an active rest. Very low intensity walking, riding a bike, maybe some rowing, some foam rolling, some mobility drills, some flexibility drills, some yoga drills, okay? That's what that 6th and, if maybe 7th day is, okay? But you should never be in the gym every day, okay? So that's something where the common man might think, oh, that's how I'm going to get to my goals, be in the gym every day. But please consult with a health and fitness professional just to make sure that that is going to be healthy for your body, and that's going to get you to that goal, maybe that macro goal that you have on top of that, because I hope that just going to the gym every day is not your actual goal. That's probably a means to get to the big goal, which is maybe building strength, or burning some fat, or becoming more functionally, or decreasing your risk of injury. All right, that's enough on that side. Let's hit this last one. All right, the last one is fat burning versus strength exercises. Okay, so this is something I've encountered quite a bit in this field, is someone who comes in. I mean, these are pretty much the two goals that you see. Someone either comes in and they want to burn a lot of fat, they want to lose weight, or person B who comes in and they want to get stronger. Maybe they're very slender, very scrawny. They want to build strength. Maybe they're going for a certain sport and they want to build strength for that. Maybe they just want to look good, so they want to build strength. Okay, so the key word here is exercises. This is going to maybe blow some of you away. The difference in these exercises, there is none. Someone burning fat versus someone burning strength is still going to squat. They're still going to lunge. They're still going to deadlift. They're still going to do rows. They're still going to do chest presses. They're still going to do weighted carries. Okay. Now it's how that prescription is broken up. That's a little bit different. What I mean by that is someone doing fat burning is going to do less rest, more reps, less sets. So that would typically look like anywhere from 2 sets of 20 reps, 3 sets of 15 reps with 30 seconds or less of rest. That is the key. You are always on the go. That always keeps that metabolism up, keeps the fat burning going, keeps the heart rate up. Strength exercises, and there's all different subcategories within these strength exercises, but for this, I'll keep it pretty simple. Basically, you're just going to be doing heavier weights and more rest. Same type of exercises, right? But instead of doing 3 sets, you're going to be doing 4 sets or 5 sets. And instead of doing 15 or 20 reps, like that fat burning person is, you're going to be doing anywhere from 5 to maybe 12 reps. Okay. And your rest is going to be anywhere from a minute to 90 seconds. Okay. So you're basically tripling the amount of rest, because you need these different energy systems in your body in order to completely recover, in order that you can produce maximally for your next lift. Okay. Make this very simple again. Someone who comes in and they're 300 pounds and they're looking to cut some fat, I'm going to have them squat. I'm going to have them squat somewhat of a lighter weight, 3 sets, 15 to 20 reps. Okay. They're going to take very little rest, 30 seconds or none. And then they're going to hop right to another exercise. Someone that I have that comes in and they just want to build strength. They want to build muscle mass. Still going to have them squat. But instead of that 3 sets, they're going to be doing 4 or 5 of 8 to 10 reps. And then they're going to take a rest for 90 seconds. Then they're going to get back in it, and we're going to add weight. We're going to keep adding weight, progressive overload until you build strength. All right. So as you can see, the exercises, which is the key word there is no difference. All right. It's more of the prescription of how you go about those exercises. All right. So thank you for joining me for another Versus edition, health and fitness edition of, well, it's the new year. So we kind of cover some topics that are going to pertain to the New Year resolutions. So join me next time. Some other features on this channel that I do have live stretch breaks Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We do have exercise instructions that pop out every week, and interactive exercise, 30-minute exercise classes that pop out every week as well. So please check out all the content, give this a thumbs up, and hit that little bell for subscribe, and you'll get notifications when anything new is posted. All right, so stay safe, stay healthy, everybody. Cheers.